Okay, welcome to Halton Makefest 2022. Last year we were online, so we're doing a little bit of both this year, and these are the video premieres. So we'll have events on the day, a showcase, but beforehand we have these premieres. Last year, Camp Curiosity joined us online, and they're doing both this year. So if you'd like to introduce yourselves over there.
Sure. Okay, so welcome to the Makefest 2022 and welcome to Camp Curiosity. I'm Gemma.
And I'm Marthy.
Brilliant. And I'm really interested, you've got lots of stuff on your desk there. What are you doing today?
Okay, so today we are talking about the signs of spring and how you can spot different signs of spring and really cheap, easy, free ways to get outside as a family and collect some little nature treasures.
Brilliant. So where do you want to start? You've got an awful lot of stuff on your table.
Okay, so...
What's your favourite thing to start with?
Right, do you want to play a game?
Yes, please.
Okay, all right, so do you want to close your eyes? Are you peeking?
No.
You sure?
How many fingers am I holding up? Okay, no, not peeking. All right, so I'm going to choose. Do you want me to choose or do you want to choose?
I would love to choose.
Okay, so put your hand out and choose something off the table, something natural. Put your hands a bit further. Okay, got something?
Yep.
Okay, open your eyes. What is it?
It's a snowdrop.
It is a snowdrop. How many petals has a snowdrop got?
6.
Yeah, we found that out last week, didn't we? We didn't know that. So, oh, sorry, go on.
Because there's 3 on the outside and 3 on the inside.
There is, yeah, 3 on the outside and 3 in the middle as well. The ones in the middle have got like a really pretty green edging, haven't they? So snowdrops tend to, well, they're a sign of winter really, but they are still around now. So what is it, early March, and they are still around, but they're kind of starting to droop a little bit more and disappear now. But you can find snowdrops outside now if you go and have a look. So they are a sign of spring. So if you just want to pop that one down.
Yeah, I've got lots of those in my garden.
Ah, have you?
Yeah.
Ah. There's lots in Runcorn, in Town Park, in Runcorn Hill Park, along all of the edges of the roads and things as well, expressways. Right, close your eyes, put your hands out, and choose something else. Ah, okay. Open your eyes. So what is this one?
It's a crocus.
It is a crocus. So these are beautiful, aren't they? Mm-hmm. They are. Have you got any of these in your garden, Meg?
I should have. I had them last year. They haven't come back this year.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, they are purple and they've got this really, really beautiful bright orange pollen, haven't they? Which is great. So these are a great thing to look out for in springtime as well. And again, I mean, I was a little bit naughty because I did pick this one. Really, when you go out, you probably shouldn't really pick them. You can just leave them there for everybody else to enjoy. But if you do take one, if there's loads of them and you just take one away, then that's fine. And you might even want to take maybe a few little petals to put into like a little treasure chest or something like that, or something. I'm going to go into that in a minute.
Oh, I'm interested.
Right, close your eyes, put your hands out. Let's do one more. Oh, what's this one?
It's a pussy willow.
It is a pussy willow. So that's probably not a good one to feel. So do you want to, we'll show the camera this because it's really, really, really beautiful, isn't it? You can get a bit of a close up on there. So if you feel it, what does it feel like?
It kind of feels like cat's fur or cat's paw.
Yeah, so it kind of feels like the bottom of a cat's paw.
Oh, the cat toe beans.
Sorry?
Cat toe beans.
Yeah. We don't have a cat, do we? Why do we not have a cat?
Yeah.
You're allergic?
I'm allergic.
Oh.
Yeah. You've got 2?
I've got 2.
Okay.
You might be allergic to me.
We don't have a cat, but it does feel like the bottom of a cat's paw, or maybe even like a rabbit's tail, maybe.
Yeah, and cat's paws and rabbit's tails are really soft.
They are really soft, aren't they? So this is Pussy Willow, and I got this today from the town park.
Okay.
So where the play area is, the kids' play area in town park, there's lots and lots of this. So it tends to grow, willow tends to grow where there's a lot of water. So anywhere where it's very, very marshy and there's a lot of puddles. And town park, especially at the moment, at this time of year, great place to go and look in the puddles for frog spawn, isn't it? Because you know, there's just an abundance of water and puddles in town park at the moment. Didn't find any didn't find any frog spawn today. Spog spawn.
Probably a bit cold, hiding away.
Spog spawn. Right. Okay. Should we do one last one?
Yeah.
Okay, go on then. Close your eyes. Which one? I'm gonna direct you to one.
You've got a favourite one. Come on, what is it?
I should really say to you, keep your eyes closed. What is it?
Catkin.
It is a catkin. Well done. Okay, so
It's fuzzy.
should we? It's fuzzy. Oh,
Not
that's
like
a
little
good way of-
caterpillars.
Yeah. And you can be really, really silly with these. Marthy's asked me not to do it on camera.
Do it.
But
There we go. Beautiful. You can do it. Go on. Go on. Beautiful.
Do you know what we should do? We should pass one to Meg.
Oh, wow.
What a
Here we
brilliant
go.
idea that is. Okay. There you go, Meg.
Oh, thank you.
So we can get Meg to join in with the, we can get Meg to join in with it. There we go.
A bit's falling out. I'm trying to.
Can't keep it on for long enough.
So obviously, catkins are not designed to be moustaches, but
Obviously.
these are a great thing to go and look out for in the parks and the green spaces in Runcorn or Widnes at the moment. So if you go to Spike Island, Wig Island, great for going and spotting different flora and fauna. And oh, look, you can see all the pollen coming off it when you shake it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so if you're allergic to tree pollen, like I am, probably not a good idea. But yeah, you can see all the pollen. So what happens is basically, you know, the catkins are the seeds of the tree.
Yeah.
So the tree will have the catkins, and then wherever they fall, you know, self-seeded, and then hopefully grow more trees. So they're a great thing to look out for. And the catkins will be different shapes and different colours dependent on the type of tree.
Right,
But you don't,
okay.
you know, when you go and look for these things in nature, you don't need to know everything, do you?
No.
We don't. We're always learning.
Yeah.
So we learn different things all the time. And what we tend to do
It's like
is...
we don't know everything.
No, we don't know everything. No, definitely not. We tend to take one of these out with us, which is a spotter sheet, just like this. So what I've done is I've put some links on my blog page. So www.campcuriosity.co.uk is our website.
Yeah, get that on the
And-
screen for you. There you go.
Thank you. And we've put a blog together, haven't we? And we've put links to a spotter sheet, a few spotter sheets, and also a great sheet for having a look at twigs and being able to identify different trees as well. So when you go out into the park and you've got different twigs, that's a great spotter sheet. And spotter sheets to be able to identify different things like this as well. So I've put the links on for those. And then also when we go out, I don't know if you've heard of it, Meg, but we use an app on our phone as well. So this is great if you've got a printer and you can print it off and you want to take the actual paper version out with you. But, you know, young children sometimes with pencils and things, it doesn't work. So you might want to take just your phone out or your iPad.
Yeah.
And what's the app? Can you remember the name of the app that we use?
Yep, it's an app called Seek.
It is an app called Seek. So we will use Seek app, or we'll use an app called iNaturalist.
Yeah.
iNaturalist, yeah. And those two can sync together. So the great thing about that, I'll just use my phone as an example. So Marthy could have, do you want to pick up one of those?
Oh, yep, I'll look
Just so that we can show the camera as well. So I'll just pretend that I've got the Seek app on my phone, and then it's really, really good and easy for children to do it, because all you do is you just point your phone at the flower or the tree or whatever it is that you want, and it will come up on your phone as what species it is. And it will give you a few options, but it will basically tell you what you're looking at, which is great. So it's a great way to identify, isn't it? And then what do you get sometimes, you know, if you identify lots in one day?
You get some awards, like,
Oh,
kind of like a level up. You could go in the bronze zone, the silver zone.
You can, can't you? You can get all different awards for different flora and fauna or different bugs that you spot and things like that.
I've got loads.
Yeah, you have got loads.
that sounds a lot of
Okay.
fun. Yeah,
It's
little nature
great.
trails. Yeah.
So what else could we do? If you go and collect things, what could you do with your lovely collections? Now you've got a nature table at home, haven't you? So you kind of put things on a nature table. So the children at home might ask mummies and daddies whether you could have a little bit of a space so that whatever you find outside, whether it be a pine cone or an acorn or some pussy willow, you might want to be able to start putting those things out on like a little nature table. Or if your parents say no, fair enough, you might want to do something like this instead. So Marthy, do you want to show it to the camera and then explain what it is?
This is an egg box, and I've decorated it for all my special treasures in the woodland.
Ooh, what sort of special treasures do you usually put in your egg box, Marthy?
Do you want to open it?
Oh, it's got them in now.
So what have you got inside?
I've got some maybe catkins, maybe some feathers, some moss, maybe some bark and some pine cones.
Oh yeah, you have. You've got some elder cones here and some catkins. And then you probably won't find a lot of berries left on the trees now.
Yeah.
Why won't you find the berries left on the trees? Do you know who's come and eaten them all?
Birds.
Birds. The birds have eaten them, haven't they? And you might find quite a lot of moss on the ground at this time of year. Well, any time of year, but you...
Yeah.
Especially on like rocks or buildings.
Yeah, and trees as well. Yeah, on the trees.
A lot.
Fantastic.
Moss, it's really interesting, isn't it? You pour water on it and it starts moving. It's dry. Yeah, there's so many different types of moss, isn't there?
Yeah,
Loads.
loads. We started looking at moss and lichen and things, didn't we?
I don't
last
think
year?
we have all the different types.
No.
There's very many
There's
types.
probably thousands. I don't know. I'm not a moss expert. I know you can grow it into nice, like into names and things. And
Yeah,
put it on walls
and not
it looks
inside
very
on
nice.
walls as well,
Yeah.
which is, yeah.
Yeah, I've never tried to do that because
No.
it wouldn't work. It would never look like it does on Pinterest. for
No.
me.
I thought we only know one.
Yeah, probably moss.
Moss, yeah, same.
So we brought in some of your teddies, didn't we?
You didn't ask.
Well, I didn't ask. I brought in some of Marthy's teddies, which she doesn't mind that they're here. So
Kind of don't
we
mind.
brought in a bird. And what is the bird for? Why did I bring it in when we're talking about spring, do you think? What are they doing right now?
They're in their nests.
Yeah, they're building nests, aren't they? So birds are like your garden birds. They're building
Yeah.
nests at the moment. And then you might also hear geese coming over, and you might hear migrating birds coming back. So now's the time of year that you might actually see or hear migrating birds. But we've got some birds in our garden that we think are building a nest.
Oh, what types of birds?
Do you remember what type of bird it is?
I think maybe blue tits.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
nice.
are blue tits.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
We've
Yeah,
got-
mine are just full of starlings.
Ah, starlings. Oh, they're beautiful. We like starlings, don't we?
I love them.
Yeah, they're the ones with like the purpley kind of feathers as well. So birds are great to look out for at the moment, and also to hear in the morning. So something called the dawn chorus. You know, it's a beautiful sound if you want to hear it, but if you don't want to hear it at 4 o'clock in the morning, it's perhaps not so nice. But yeah, dawn chorus.
Because you're sleeping.
Because you're sleeping. But as the sun starts to, as it starts to get lighter in the morning, then you start to hear the birds earlier in the morning. You might find some little ducklings at the park, so at Town Park or at Runcorn Hill Park. You might find some little ducklings. Great time of year to go and spot those. And go on.
There's some baby lambs.
Yeah, you might see some lambs in the fields. Yeah, I don't think we've seen any this year yet, have we?
No.
Maybe a bit early for them to be out in the fields. And what about this one, hedgie?
The dogs.
What's happening with hedgehogs at the moment?
They're migrating.
Ah, no, they're not migrating. So they've been hibernating, haven't they? So at this time of year, they will start coming out of hibernation.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're stroking it like this.
It's a real hedgehog.
we did have a real
you?
hedgehog. Yeah, it was so lovely, wasn't it?
Spiky.
Spiky, yeah. But yeah, so this time of year they will be coming out of hibernation around about the end of March, something
Yeah,
like that. So
yeah.
people might start to see them a little bit more in their garden. And obviously you can buy hedgehog food now and things
Yeah.
like that. I mean, we didn't know, like I said, we're always learning. We didn't know until last year and until we had said hedgehog in our garden that you're not supposed to feed them milk. And I didn't know that.
yeah.
So just water, and you can buy hedgehog food or give them cat
Okay.
food. And then last couple, what you might see loads of these on the trees or on leaves at the moment,
Or on your head.
or on your
Or
head.
on your head.
And what's this?
A caterpillar.
It is a caterpillar. And what will happen to it?
Eventually they'll get fatter and fatter and turn into butterflies.
Yeah, it'll turn into beautiful butterflies, won't it?
This one's not quite fat.
No. It will take a little bit longer. So you're not going to see butterflies now until sort of June, July time,
Yeah.
until it's warm. They won't come out and fly until it's warmer weather. And then the very last one that you might want to go and have a look out for. So, do you want to introduce Batty?
So Batty is kind of one of my favourite teddies in the whole world.
Yeah. Well, you have your favourite things. Marthy's favourite thing in nature is crabs.
Oh, yeah.
But second to crabs, bats.
See, I
Then
do
third
like all the sea
hedgehogs.
creatures.
Sorry?
Yeah, I do love all the sea creatures.
Ah.
And
Yeah.
then third hedgehogs.
Oh, third
Oh.
hedgehogs. Oh, okay.
Or maybe half two.
Well, bats are great at the moment in springtime because you can go out at dusk.
Yeah.
So just as it's starting to get dark, and you might be able to see them.
Yeah.
So you might even, if you've got, if you're able to borrow a bat detector, sometimes you can borrow them from the bat, I think it's Bat Conservation Trust, and you can go out and then hear them. What is it? How do
Okay.
they communicate? Can you remember?
By using echolocation.
Oh, by using echolocation.
Brilliant.
Do you want to do it?
Oh, go on. Can you,
Go on
can
then.
you do it? I think we've got some bats in the studio. Can you hear them?
Good bat.
That was a very good bat impression, that was.
So an absolute plethora of different things, so many different things. Springtime, it's a time of growth, a time of new life, a time where we can hopefully get outside, enjoy a little bit of sunshine, a bit of vitamin D, and as a family, we spend quite a lot of days outside, don't we, and in the woods. And you can find all of these in abundance around, locally in Runcorn and Widnes. It's nice because even for older people, it can also be a bit of mindfulness as well, just trying to find these things.
Just nature and being outside is just so good for mental health, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And even just looking for them, you start to look differently. So, I went to go and get these earlier from Town Park just before we came here to film. But yeah, you just start looking at things very, very, very differently with a mindful eye, and it's quite calming as well.
It's different every time as well, isn't it? As the months progress and stuff, and you just see different wildflowers coming through. It's just always interesting just to have a good look around.
Yeah, absolutely. And the only thing I would say is that we try not to take too much, don't we?
Yeah.
So like I said earlier, if you've got a whole area of daffodils and there's loads of them and some of them have come out, toppled over a little bit, taking those and perhaps using those for something is not going to do any harm. And daisies are in abundance, again, not going to do any harm.
But if you take loads, then it's quite harmful to it.
Yeah, if you take loads, it can be quite harmful, can't it, to the species? You want to be able to leave them there so they keep on growing year on
You
year.
don't want the species to be endangered.
No, you don't want the species to be endangered.
No, it's all about conservation as well, isn't
Especially
it? Yeah.
crabs.
What's your favourite type of crab, Marthy?
Hermit crab.
Hermit crabs have got a little house on the back. Yeah, they are pretty cool.
Marthy would have a hermit crab if she could have one.
Why is the crab so big and the shell so small?
They do want a nice roomy house, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so just a few activities to to get you thinking and to get you outside, really.
And what is coming up for you over the next couple of months and stuff? What's Camp Curiosity up to?
Okay, so we will be at the Make Fest on the 26th.
Yes.
And we are doing, what are we doing?
Exclusive.
Oh, okay, yeah, we won't say. Okay. Oh, do you want me to say? Okay, so it's because I was thinking, I can't actually remember. So let me grab this. We are doing, do you want to show them that? Yeah, we're going to do some wood cookies. So these are just slices of wood.
Yeah.
It won't be quite like this because this has been burnt on there. So it's pyrography, so that's been burnt. But we're going to do some wood cookies, and then the children that come will get the chance to use a tool, and it's called a palm drill. And
Okay.
so they will be drilling their own hole in the wood cookie. Takes a bit of time, takes a bit of dexterity and strength. It's quite tricky, isn't it?
They make necklaces out of it.
That's right. And they're going to make the hole, and then they can decorate their wood cookie however they want, can't they? And then put some string on it and have it as a necklace to take away.
Oh,
so they'll get
nice.
a chance to take that away.
If I did it, I'd probably do it as a crab.
Yes, you would do a crab. So they can put whatever, it doesn't have to be nature inspired.
Yeah.
They can decorate it with their name or whatever they want to
Interesting.
and go
Is
away
it-
with
Why
that.
talk about crabs?
I don't know. Why do you always talk about crabs?
You love crabs. So you say you've done a mix there, so you do a bit of pyrography as well, and is that just something you do for fun in your own
I'm
time?
rubbish at it. I'm not very good at it at all. I keep practicing, don't I? And I don't think I'm getting any better.
And I'm really good because I do Marvelous Marty videos
Yeah, well,
You'll learn from the expert
yeah,
after
but
all.
I'm not.
on YouTube.
I'm not very good, am I? You know, at the pyrography, when you get the pen and you write on it, I'm not very good at that, am I? At all?
See, I like to make pyrography coasters, but I haven't tried that yet, so I'll have to give that a go.
Yeah. But give it a go, and if you're better than me, then let me know. I get you to do all of it. But yeah.
Then what are you going to do?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sure you got. What other crafts do you pair like to get up to?
Oh, what do we like to make? What do we like to do? Like nature crafts. I like clay.
Clay faces.
Yeah, clay faces. Yeah. So what do you do when we do clay faces? What do we do?
That is a beautiful face.
What do we tend to do if we do clay faces? Where do we do them?
We probably do them on the trees.
So we'll do like green man faces.
I
Yeah.
didn't know the trees could have faces.
Yeah, well, they can, can't they? You can go looking in nature to see if you can find a face in a tree, some patterns. But yeah, we might get some natural clay and then use the tree and then put the clay on the tree and make a face and use all different natural, resources to make, well, whatever you want to make, basically.
You can use a bit of catkin as a smelly mouth.
You could, couldn't you?
Ooh.
You could. What could you use these for?
Eyes or maybe a nose.
Yeah, you could. So yeah, it's use your imagination, and the possibilities are endless, really, aren't they? It is. I'm not sure what you would use. You could use those for the ears.
Flower ears.
Yeah, or you could use acorns, couldn't you, for the ears? What do you like doing most when we go to the woods?
Probably maybe chilling.
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 This one likes chilling in the hammock, reading a book, chilling in the
nice.
hammock with the fire.
Do you like getting muddy?
Do you like getting muddy?
Yeah.
But one time we were near a canal, we were near a river, and we got plastic tubers. We filled it with water, and then we went down a muddy hill, like a mudslide.
That's right.
And I got covered in mud.
You do.
I did it 2 times, and last year I was really muddy, but this year I was more muddy than last year.
How do you manage that? How can you get more muddy?
I don't actually know.
Actually, I think I might know. I think I rolled myself in the mud and water.
Oh, Roland will do it. Yeah, definitely. Amazing. I bet there's lots of cleaning up in the house then afterwards. And Marthy, I'm interested. What's that wooden thing next to your binoculars over there?
So this is a mallet.
A mallet. And what do you use that for?
For maybe hammering nails or stuff in.
Okay. Do you use it camping at all?
I don't think you have you? Actually, no. When we put the tent up last, did you use that?
No.
No. I think we just did the old fashions, like using your heel. I
Yeah.
think.
If the floor's soft enough.
We were probably supposed to, that's right. We were probably supposed to, but we ended up just using our foot. But we made this, so I think at some point I will do a mallet session, a making mallet session. So that'll be something that I do within the community. So yeah, great and really quite easy to do as well.
Yeah.
So you made this one. I can't remember where it was, but yeah, you made this. Oh, do you want to show that
Oh,
stick man? Go on then.
What is sticky?
Go on then.
Was that just come from nature like that?
Yeah.
It's an actual stick man.
So maybe it's real.
Do you think so? Is it like Toy Story? You know, wake up in the night.
Do you reckon it comes alive in your room in the evening? So yeah, it was just found like that. Great, isn't
Wow.
It's wonky.
Yeah.
it? Yeah, it's wonky, but it doesn't matter.
Got one leg a bit shorter than the other, and
Yeah,
one
just-
arm too.
It just goes to show, though, doesn't it, that you just need to look in nature and just find.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't find it, so I'm not going to take credit for it.
So when I was little, I found this, and then I think maybe I drilled these eyes and.
You know, someone I know drilled the eyes for you. Yeah, we didn't find it. We actually, Mummy got given at an outdoor learning conference for you. The man gave us it.
On the other side, it still looks like a nose.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But it's
But with
that
no
side
eyes and no
properly.
mouth.
Yeah,
Got two noses.
Yeah.
but that's great, isn't it?
Imagine how to sniff everything.
There you go.
And now, last year, when it was online, you also did some creative stuff as well, didn't you? And we still have those videos on demand. So if viewers didn't see it last year, do you want to tell them what it was that you did?
Yeah, can you remember what we made last year, what we did for MakeFest? Can you remember? We were in the woods. We made some, can you remember?
It's so
Your
long
memory's
ago
like
now.
mine.
Sure.
We made some bird feeders.
Oh.
Yeah, we made
I was
some
gonna
bird
say that
feeders.
next.
Yeah, made some bird feeders.
But we did make some.
Yeah, but I can't remember what bird feeders we made. I think we made ones with apple, I think, and I think we made seed cakes, you know, with the lard in different shapes.
Yep.
And then when you get the skewer
Well,
and
first we had to melt the lard.
you have to melt the lard, yeah.
I
which
think we did the one with the toilet paper roll as well.
we might have done, yeah. So yeah, we basically we made I think a few different bird feeders,
Yeah.
and you know, using things again that are hopefully recycled or you just find around the house and things like that. So
For the whole I was doing it in total, not just on that video. It's probably we did 8, 9, 10.
oh, made them, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. We made quite
Very
a lot.
busy
didn't
then.
we?
8, 9.
Yeah, and it's, the birds in our garden were very happy with us, weren't they?
Yeah, and
Very
kind of
happy.
like maybe we made one and then we put it outside, and maybe a week later it was all gone.
Greedy birds.
Yeah.
Very hungry.
Very hungry birds in our
We
garden.
have 2 blue tits.
Oh, two. Nice.
They always come to our house.
They do.
Is it because you give them all the nice food?
I think they're going to nest in a bird box that we've got. So we get the impression that
Tapping on our
yeah, it keeps tapping on the window. So the male taps on the window because it sees the reflection and then thinks it's another blue tit. So it's kind of, you know, trying to warn it off to try and say
Right.
that, you know, this is our territory, this is where
We're
we're
not
going
blue
to.
tits.
We're not, but this is where we're going to nest.
It's got very confused if it thinks you're a big tit.
No.
All right, well, it's been really, really brilliant having a look at all the stuff that you've brought in from nature. And if you just want to remind people where they can find that awesome spotter sheet.
Yes, so on the website for Camp Curiosity, so www.campcuriosity.co.uk, and then if you click on blog, it's within that, and it's blog called MakeFest 2022.
And where can people follow you or find you?
Okay, so again, the website, and then also, oh, that's test, Meg. I'm still trying to get my head around. I think Sean was laughing at me last year because I said, like, I don't do Facebook, and I really don't. Facebook and Instagram to me are alien, and I'm still trying to get my head around them. I'm awful. But I am on Facebook, Camp Curiosity, and Instagram, and Twitter as well, so all the socials.
And I'm on YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
and Marthy's
tell us
on,
about yours,
Marthy's
yeah.
on YouTube, but for different different things, just science videos.
Oh, cool.
But some environmentally science stuff as well, don't you? So, but yeah, just all the normal socials, Camp Curiosity. And then we'll see you on the 26th of March as well.
That
and there's
is
some
right.
other events that are on the website as well. If you go to the event page, there's a family foraging workshop coming up in April to go and forage some wild garlic and do a little bit of cooking. So I think it's £10 per person, so
Nice,
it's not too
nice,
bad. So you can book any Camp Curiosity events through Eventbrite, but again, they're all on the website as well.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So also on Eventbrite, you can get tickets for MakeFest. They are free. You can find it on the Halton MakeFest Facebook. There's links on there. We're on Twitter and Instagram as well, all Halton MakeFest. And we can't wait to see you on the day to get creative. So see you then.